Assalamu alaikum. This is Prayers of the Pious, and it's written by a somewhat famous sheikh known as Umar Sulaiman. Yeah, he decided that he was going to gather 30 of the best prayers / supplications from the pious of the past. But today I'm going to give you my top 5 prayers from this book. Even though they're all amazing, there are just some that left me in shock, in awe, and it took me a while to gather myself and keep reading. So at number 5 we have Allahumma qini shuhha nafsi. Oh Allah, protect me from the greed of my soul. Okay, so he mentioned something awesome in the book. Perhaps one of the richest companions, Abdurrahman ibn Auf radiallahu anhu, was known for his utmost generosity. However, he was seen constantly using this dua during tawaf again and again and again. Meaning, even he, one of the most generous people to ever live, feared the greed of the soul. Now, as the gurus grow and the courses sell, the lavish lifestyle of cars, money, planes, and other wonders of the materialistic lifestyle continue to grow more popular. And don't get me wrong, there's absolutely no problem with wanting to be wealthy. There's no problem with being wealthy. But the problem is with the weight of your desires outweighing the weight of your will to do good for others. Okay, so at number 4 we have اللهم اجعلني خيرا مما يظنون واغفر لي ما لا يعلمون ولا تؤاخذني بما يقولون. Oh Allah, make me better than what they think of me, and forgive me for what they do not know about me, and do not take me to account for what they say about me. Now, I see a beautiful cycle in this one that I think hides in the words. Okay, so we use this dua to ask Allah to make us better than what people think of us, and then we ask Him to forgive us for what they don't know about us, acknowledging that the picture they have of us is most likely not the full one, because we know well that Allah hides our flaws. But if you look back at the first part of this dua, realize that we asked Allah to make us better than what they think. So if the picture they have of us has minimal flaws, and we're asking Allah to make us better than what they think, we're gonna end up better than we ever were in the first place. And imagine if you consistently make this dua with sincerity, how you will constantly improve just because you realize and acknowledge these facts. At number 3 we have بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. In the name of Allah, with His name nothing whatsoever on earth or heaven can inflict any harm. He is all hearing and all knowing. I just really love this one because of the way it takes the basmala to a whole new level. By the way, basmala is the Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim we're all used to. You see, you do something in the name of Allah, mentioning that nothing on earth or in the heavens could be harmed while using His name. What's even more gorgeous about this dua is that the remainder of it uses specific names of Allah to describe Him. As-Sami'ul Alim, all hearing and all knowing, and here's why it's genius. Let's say you said Bismillah in this way before your driver's test, but you failed. Now, does that mean this way of invoking Allah is purely metaphorical? Absolutely not. I truly believe 100% that just means the best thing for you was to fail. It's for reasons that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows, and they may become clear later on. But regardless, we have to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His decisions. I mean, honestly, has He not given us enough to prove it, even though He doesn't have to? In second place, we have اللهم إني نصحت لخلقك ظاهرا وغششت نفسي باطنا فهب لي غشي نفسي لنصحي لخلقك. Oh Allah, I was sincere to your creation in public but cheated myself in private. Please excuse my disgrace because of my sincerity to your creation. Without me saying anything, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is this dua? I'm gonna shut up. Let's go to number 1. Everybody sins, everybody. But it is the veil that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed over us that presents us in the picture people see. It would be unrealistic of me to tell you that I do everything I advise you to do every single day without exception, and you can too. We can get close, but we'll always make mistakes. We'll always have moments of weakness, so we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us and excuse us for those moments. And finally, in our number 1 spot, we have Allahumma inni as'aluka imanan la yurtad ونعيما لا ينفد ومرافقة محمد في أعلى جنة الخلد. Oh Allah, I ask you for faith that does not unravel, and delight that never depletes, and the companionship of your Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam in the highest eternal garden. Simple, but it helps you ask for everything you could possibly want, both in here and in the hereafter. As for the dunya, you're asking for faith that doesn't unravel, faith that doesn't go back. Now it's obvious that this was a fear, because even in Surah Ali Imran we have the famous dua of
رَبَّنَا لَا تُزِغْ قُلُوبَنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَيْتَنَا وَهَبْ لَنَا مِن لَّدُنكَ رَحْمَةً إِنَّكَ أَنتَ الْوَهَّابُ.
So it was a fear, it was something people acknowledged. Yes, we fear falling off our faith. And then you ask for the delights that never depletes. And the way I see it, this could be you asking for the delights of the dunya and the delights of the akhirah. And finally, you're asking for the most valuable of companionships in the most beautiful of places with the most beautiful of creation, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. You'll find a link in the description to a deck of Anki cards that you can use to memorize the supplications in this book. There is also a PDF version of my notes of this book that you can also find in that link. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and in the protection of Allah, take care.
ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إن